The journey from a single molecule to a life-saving drug, it's one of the most complicated things we do in modern science. But there's this one critical step, a hurdle that's so often underestimated: bioanalysis. It's the science of proving a drug is actually doing what it's supposed to do inside the body. And if you get it wrong, well, the entire process can just grind to a halt. So, how do companies navigate this minefield? Today, we're going to explore a model that treats this challenge not just as a series of technical problems, but as something that needs a dedicated partnership. We'll be taking a look at the approach used by BioData Solutions to see exactly how it works. And this really is the million-dollar question, isn't it? As our drugs get more and more sophisticated, I'm talking about cell and gene therapies, biologics, ADCs, the bioanalytical data that backs them up gets put under an incredibly intense microscope by regulators. Honestly, the stakes just couldn't be higher. A poorly designed assay or, just misinterpreting the data can cause huge delays at best. At worst, it can stop a really promising drug program dead in its tracks.
So how do you even begin to mitigate that risk? Well, this is where a really comprehensive approach comes into play. We're talking about having this deep well of expertise all in one place, ready to go, ready to tackle literally any challenge that comes up.
And this is key, just the sheer breadth of knowledge. Modern drug development, it's not limited to one kind of molecule or one type of test anymore. Whether you're dealing with a traditional small molecule that needs LC-MS/MS or a complex gene therapy that requires qPCR, a single program can touch on dozens of different scientific specialties. Having one partner who actually understands the nuances of all of them, that's a massive strategic advantage.
And this expertise isn't just for, a one-off troubleshooting session. It's really about providing consistent, expert guidance throughout the entire drug development lifecycle, from the earliest moments of discovery all the way to final approval. This whole journey can cover years of work and millions, even billions of dollars. From that initial discovery and those critical IND-enabling preclinical studies, through all the clinical phases, and right up to final regulatory submissions and post-market support, every single stage has its own unique bioanalytical challenges. The whole goal of this integrated approach is to apply proactive strategy across that entire timeline, not just, reactive problem-solving when something goes wrong.
Now, this support can take a lot of different forms. It might look like strategic operational management, where they're helping you build a timeline and pick the right vendors. Or it could be really hands-on help with method development, troubleshooting those tricky assays. It could even be acting as an independent third party to review your data with the kind of rigor you absolutely need for regulatory compliance.
But what really stands out to me isn't just what they do, it's how they do it. The entire model is built around becoming a genuine, integrated part of the client's team, like an extension of your own company. I absolutely love this quote because it gets right to the heart of the value here. You're not just hiring one consultant. You're getting access to the collective intelligence, the years and years of combined experience of an entire team of specialists. That is such a powerful resource to have in your corner.
And this model provides something that can be incredibly hard to find internally: true objectivity. By bringing in a fresh, outside perspective, they can help untangle these really complex issues and help you navigate the tough decisions. It offers a kind of nimbleness that bigger organizations often struggle with, which lets the team adapt and maneuver as the program demands.
Okay, but of course, the proof is in the results, right? So let's look at a real-world example of how this kind of partnership translates into tangible success.
So here's the situation. A gene therapy company was facing a ridiculously aggressive timeline for a critical IND submission. We are talking about a process that would normally take months, involving super complex datasets for a highly advanced therapeutic. The pressure was definitely on.
And the outcome? It was just remarkable. In just 2.5 weeks, the team delivered the complete, totally audit-ready bioanalytical section. They managed to harmonize data from over 20 different methods into one single cohesive submission. And the client's feedback was crystal clear. Without this expert team, meeting that deadline, it would have been completely impossible. So it really all comes down to this question. In a field where one single misstep can cost millions of dollars and delay critical therapies from getting to patients, is your bioanalytical strategy an asset or is it a liability? Is it a source of strength for your program or is it a potential point of failure? It's a question every single drug developer really ought to be asking themselves.